I have been targeted by state's narcotics police. They have hunted me for over a decade. I'm making this video because the technology they have is revolutionary. Please excuse my nervousness. I haven't spoken in years and my mouth gets dry when I'm nervous. They have technology that can record audio from miles away with studio quality. No need for bugs or wires. Having recorded music myself, I can't understand how this is possible, but the innovation has been made. Every time I speak, I risk saying something that can be doctored into an incriminating conversation with one of their narcs. Everything I say on this video can be cherry-picked and used to construct conversations with them. They have a device that can monitor you from distant locations in your house, car, or anywhere you go. They can see what's on your computer screen and what you write. I can only hypothesize how they do this. Radar, ultrasound, x-ray, is it satellite, base station, or mobile? This technological ability grants them total surveillance over whomever they target without the need for bugs or to plant cameras. They have a technology that can target you in a crowd and transmit sound so that only you can hear it. They can transmit at any volume. They have used this on me on a daily basis to harass, intimidate, and torment me. They have used this technology to imitate. They also have the technology to imitate voices with precision. They have occasionally used this to make it sound like people I knew were cursing me or in a manner that these police are accustomed. They have teamed up with clandestine police who handle, and I struggle to say this as it disgusts me, so I will be tacit, child pictures. They can use Wi-Fi to make data transmission trails to make it look like I'm collaborating with them. My old laptop could block this, but the new Apple operating system does not. They did this so I would be a target in prison. I hate having to tell people this because I know how improbable it sounds. I wouldn't have believed this technology was possible if it had not been used on me. If someone told me about it, I would be strongly skeptical. My only proof is when I'm busted with it. I've got on the radar in 2011. I believe a neighbor with police connections wanted me gone. By 2012, they let me know they were going to frame me for drugs. Anytime I would leave the house, they would have undercovers follow me. Time they caught me alone, they would doctor a conversation with my recorded voice to where I agreed to anything they wanted to dump on me. They let me know that when they raided my home, they would set up a crime scene with planted evidence, so I never stayed alone. I inherited a nice house with land, a condo, and a large trust fund. I had a job I liked and a car. I never had interest in shopping, clothes, or material possessions. I had no need or desire to collude with them. From the day this started, I told anyone who would listen to me what these cops were doing to me. Anyone who knew me or met me could see I had no interest or connection with drugs. So they thought it was all caused by schizophrenia. I was institutionalized repeatedly. I hired a highly recommended attorney who specializes in these types of cases. He took 10 G's from me and gave no advice on how to handle this. A short time later, he made it apparent that he had met with them. The only advice he gave me was if I moved, it would follow me. I ended up in a group home isolated in the country. They never stopped trying to get me. In 2022, the entire department got together to figure out what they could do to get me and let me know what they were doing. Their tactics of inflicting angst on me with the voice transmission technology became limited to punk, bitch, hoe, FM, fu, you're F, freak. I had a serious dedication to playing guitar and devoted every day to practice. They forced me to stop. I took up drawing with the same passion. They forced me from indulging my passion by verbally attacking me with the voice-to-ear technology, repeating punk, bitch, hoe, FM, fu, you're F, every minute from the time I wake up to late at night, repeating one of these epithets every minute. They explained that FM, your F means fabricate every narcotic crime they can so I never see the light of day and get me raped in prison for the remainder of my life. I developed long episodes of panic attacks and dread. I experienced total psychological immersion and fear. Even when they weren't attacking me, I would get episodes. This was psychological torture. I've not left this house since 2022. They did a sting on me when I was at church and let me know what they were doing. When I would say something in innocuous conversations, they could doctor it up to set up stings where they could immediately start in on me, calling me punk. Casual conversations became a game of Russian roulette so that many innocent things can be recorded and reused in totally different contexts. For example, while talking to the group home's owner's wife, I said the following, which are also street words for drugs. These statements can all be used to concoct fake conversations. They've let me know that they're doing this. They want to inflict as much pain on me as possible, so I haven't spoken in years. Yesterday afternoon, they let me know they would be finishing me off with a ridiculous amount of drug running at night. I made some mistake that gave them leverage. I rushed to make a video, but was plagued by technical difficulties and was extremely nervous. It was awful and rushed. I had limited time. They're coming to arrest me tonight. They're angry that I've taken this long to bust and have let me know for years that they are going to severely beat me. I will offer no resistance. I have planned to make this video and leave the house next year and let them get me. I want badly to donate one of my kidneys. I work every day of the week helping prepare lunch and dinner. Many of the clients in the home are retarded and elderly and make messes in the bathroom, which I clean. I have never been lazy. Going into the break room to clean up a urine puddle left by a crippled retarded man at the wrong time was what gave him the legal right to do last night's sting. No good deed goes unpunished. I can collaborate that I'm telling the truth by a journal I have kept of this experience. I should have left the country when this first started. I have no material needs or wants and am quite content to have shelter, food, and help to take care of the clients here. From the time I wake to the time I sleep, they verbally assault me. It has been this way for over a month. They are emboldened because they finally have won. What they do to me, as bad as it is not important. The reality of how drastically this technology changes the world is. This is why I'm risking incriminating myself with this video, though it will not reach many people. I've only found one other person's video, and having had police use it to hunt them and make them, and I have not been able to find his channel again. You cannot fight a war if the enemy knows your plans and troop positions. You cannot run a company if competition can spy on everything you're planning and steal intellectual property from you. The ability this technology gives foreign powers to spy on your country puts it in jeopardy. It puts the Fourth Amendment in total violation. It changes everything. Its potential to empower tyranny is near infinite. Thank you for watching this video, and please check my channel for updates. I forgot to mention, they monitor me 24/7. One cop will work each shift. The voice of the cop working each shift doesn't change until shift change, and when they change out, both sometimes talk to each other, usually to intimidate. They work the same shift for a couple of days, and then there's a new roster. Sometimes I recognize the voices of cops who return to work again. The schedule hasn't changed since 2022. Is schizophrenia that precise?